Good afternoon. Fade to Black breaking news for this Wednesday, September 10th, 2025. This is all of the news that you need. I'm Jimmy Church. All right, let's get straight to it on this day in history. 1897, London taxi driver George Smith becomes the first person ever arrested for drunk driving after slamming his cab into a building. There you go on this day in history. Here's your fader fact. In 1923, a jockey suffered a fatal heart attack mid-race. His horse finished and won the race, making him the first and only dead jockey winner. That's your fader fact. Let's get to the breaking news. Huge day yesterday and lots of media coverage today because a video clip showing an MQ-9 Reaper drone firing a Hellfire missile at a UFO in Yemen was shown for the first time yesterday during the congressional hearing on UAPs, which are UFOs with the new name. The Hellfire missile smacks into the UFO. It doesn't explode. It just bounces off. Well, and the UFO, instead of being destroyed, it just keeps moving along like it was nothing. Huge coverage on this and more to follow up in the days and weeks ahead. It was an incredible day yesterday in Washington, D.C. A team of researchers, including those at the University of Tokyo, have discovered that liquid water once flowed on the asteroid that spawned near-Earth asteroid Ryugu more than 1 billion years after it first formed. The finding is from tiny rock fragments returned by the Hayabusa 2 spacecraft of the Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency that visited Ryugu back in 2018, and it returned its samples to Earth in December of 2020. This is one of the biggest technical achievements in the history of mankind, and it is still revealing its secrets. Check this out. Meta, Amazon, Microsoft, Google, and Tesla have spent $560 billion on AI development, but their collective revenue from AI comes in at just $35 billion. That's right, $35 billion combined. In the first half of 2025, the business spending on AI added more to GDP growth in the United States than all consumer spending combined. Now, stay with me. Today, Oracle's Larry Ellison became the richest person in the world, with shares of the tech giant that he co-founded surging more than 40%, all because of AI, by the way. As of 10 a.m., this morning, Ellison's wealth was nearly $400 billion. Tesla CEO Elon Musk, who had occupied the top spot, currently has a fortune of about $385 billion. Now, behind Ellison and Musk in the rankings are Meta founder Mark Zuckerberg, Amazon founder Jeff Bezos, and Google co-founders Larry Page and Sergey Brin. Meta, Amazon, Microsoft, Google, and Tesla, all of the big players and investors in AI. This bubble better not burst. It is half of the stock market and half of our current economy. That should scare the crap out of you. A sample collected by NASA's Perseverance Mars rover from the Jezero crater has evidence of ancient microbial life. This was announced today at a press conference. Taken from a rock named Shanyaba Falls last year, the sample, called Sapphire Canyon, contains potential biosignatures, according to a paper published today in the journal Nature. A potential biosignature is a substance or structure that might have a biological origin but requires more data. Check this out. Breaking news. Tesla just changed Full Self-Driving's name to Full Self-Driving supervised. Yeah, that's right. Tesla now admits that their cars will never fully drive themselves, but they'll still charge you 15 grand for the software that's now called Full Self-Driving Supervised 2.0. Wow. And finally, I'm going to leave you with this. Check this out. The National Maritime Services, working with the U.S. Marshals Service, is auctioning off a super yacht, the $300 million plus Amadea, which currently sits in a San Diego harbor with a bid deposit starting at $10 million. The Amadea was seized in Fiji in April of 2022 and arrived in San Diego in June of 2022. Russian oligarch Suleiman Karimov was the ship's owner. Not anymore. The yacht includes a glass-edged mosaic pool with submerged bar stools, a helipad, a glass elevator. It's 348 feet long. It's a ship with 8 luxurious staterooms and an additional 21 cabins for 36 crew. It's also got a really nice grand piano and a marble fireplace, just in case you were wondering. The auction ended 2 hours ago at 11 a.m. Pacific time. Now, I'll keep you posted on the new owner and what they paid for this over-the-top thing. Yeah, it's pretty nice, though. Seriously, I'll keep you posted. There you go. There's all the Fade to Black breaking news that you need for this Wednesday, September 10th, 2025. Fade to Black breaking news is produced by Renee Neumann. I'm Jimmy Church. I want to remind everybody that tonight on Fade to Black, Ryan Bledsoe joins us for the first time. And tonight we're going to talk about, well, the Bledsoe family. But until then, all I've got is Go Backley Tappy.